Okay, this is where we were, Doeskin Ranch. All right, for those of you semi-familiar with the area, it's in between Lago Vista, Marble Falls, and Bertram. It's a really nice place to be, but you have to be hiking. All right, how you guys doing up there? Yeah, let's go up Chinook, I guess. We'll see how I feel by the time I get up. So you see the hill in front of us, right? That's the hill we're going to climb. Well, that's a little thing. Yeah, I'm not saying it's big. What I'm saying is I gotta get started somehow. And this is not far from my house. Okay, that's part of what I am saying is this is not far from my house, so I can go here. Okay, it's like 20 minutes, 25. And actually I have another one that's closer to my house, just west of Lago Vista. Or actually it's inside Lago Vista. Oh, okay, so when I was pulling in, I said first time I came here, I went in the wrong entrance, and as I'm driving up today, like, oh, it's marked much better than I thought it was. I went in the wrong entrance this time. But when I'm the third car here, you know, it's not busy. Nice quiet place. Yeah, you guys on the video, you're looking down, because I'm looking down a trail, you're looking down the trail, right? At least I hope that's what we're doing. Oh, is this path I went down before? You are here. So I could go around this way, but I think I'll go up this way. Other than I think this is just a little bit steeper, but we'll go. Oh, I may end up doing the Indian grass. I don't remember how, it's like 3 miles. Not even 3 miles, maybe. But Ray, you're complaining that your ankle's hurting you. Actually, it's my hamstring. My hamstring, where it attaches down at the bottom of the foot, that's tight and it's somewhat irritated. What? Did somebody say we're in a drought? Yeah. This is all dry. Last time I was here, I had to walk across those rocks to avoid getting in the water. No, it wasn't that big a deal. It's just the real commentary is, oh man, it's dry. But that's expected at this time. Yes, for all you people who think, oh yeah, I want to move to Austin. That sounds great. It's too dry. You're going to use more water. I already live here, so too bad. So that's the thing that people often overlook. Is we don't get all that much rain. We get some rain, yes. In Austin they get decent rain. But Lake Travis depends upon rain falling out here and out west of us. If the rain doesn't fall out there, that lake goes low. Actually, I think we've been at what, a 2-year drought? overall anyway. Although there was a time when, while I was driving school bus, we had so much rain, the lake filled up, Lake Travis, and actually some roads in Lago Vista were closed because the water was over the road, which shows how rare that happens. And the weather people were talking about, well, here's how high it would be if it was absolutely full. I mean, it was just a few feet, but like 10, 15. And sort of in my backyard, there is a 100-year flood marker. Yes, I live on a slope. I mean, it's not a steep slope, but the backyard is much lower than the front yard. Like 7 feet, maybe 8. So when you mow with the push mower, you are working. It's Achilles Hill, that's what it is, isn't it? And yes, my Achilles Hill is hurting me, but I'm not dying. Do my little bit, pick up a little trash. I don't know why somebody has to leave a gum wrapper sitting there. I haven't heard what the effect of the government cut down is out here. My impression was they weren't all that well staffed in the first place. But it's just a refuge, right? I'm sure that's what some people would say. But they have these trails. They have some bathrooms. And I guess they're supposed to be doing some kind of science with the birds. So this refuge is about the golden cheek warbler, which requires a certain type of tree to put its nest in. And there's only a few acres of that kind of tree left. At least that's what they say. I don't know. So if they don't have the tree, they can't create nests, they can't mate, they can't have birds or fledglings. Is that the word? Well, at least the wind calmed down, huh? I thought you'd be hearing a bunch of wind noise. Maybe when you go on the other side of the hill, you will. Yes, I am indeed working hard, so to speak. Outdoor walk, open. Couldn't think of it. I should be tracking this, right? Go. Okay. See, the bad part of training for hill climbing here is it's already feeling warm right now, and it's 60 degrees. I mean, next month, they're talking about having 90s Friday, or 9 degrees anyway. And I think actually Thursday's said 89. So, you know, dry air warms up faster. And it's kind of dry right now. Here comes the wind. He thought I was lonely. No, I'm okay. Alright, so the point of the exercise eventually is get to the point where I could do this for 2 hours. Although, once I get to that point, this trail will not be challenging very much. But parts of it still will have that closed-in feel. Oh, I was going to say Colorado, sorry. Mount Raymond's in Utah. It's actually not far from Salt Lake City. In fact, that's where I charged up in Salt Lake City, and then I don't know, half-hour drive, I was driving by Mount Raymond, something like that. Oh, that one's close. Okay. Someone discreet broke the post. Who knows? Oh, that's right. I have hiking poles. I'm bringing them with me. Whoops. Whoa. Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, so last year I bought a national park pass, and when I bought it, they asked if I wanted to make it a permanent, and I'm like, well, I don't know. I mean, I had to drive down to Corpus Christi, basically. Was the closest place I could go to buy the park pass in person. But so I bought it with the idea I was going to go to Yosemite. I'm sorry, not Yosemite, Yellowstone. So it was worth it to buy it for that. But I, in general, don't go to national parks. In part because the closest one is South Padre Island shore. Now I have this wildlife refuge, but it's not listed as a park. There's one down by the border, southwest of here. I could have done that, but it looked like charging would be kind of iffy. No, it's like I was over here at the Marble Falls Chevrolet Buick, and I saw that they had a DC fast charger. I was like, oh, okay. Now, in one of the parking spaces, they actually had a pickup parked in it. I guess in for service, maybe. Why? Why do y'all have to trash up the place? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I didn't come prepared to pack trash out. But for my water, I'm using Camelback. Now, I do have some Fig Newtons for a snack when I get to that point. $122. Yeah. Yes, I am indeed working. That's part of the point, isn't it? I've only gone a quarter mile. Well, since I started recording. Oh my goodness, come on. Oh. Can you see it from here? Not quite. There she is. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure how well you'll see it, but that little black spot right ahead, or right off my finger, that's the car. Alright, for those of you wondering, yes, I'm wearing jeans. I'm wearing a short sleeve t-shirt. I'm wearing Brooks Cascadias. So Cascadia is supposed to be a trail shoe, and I have used it for that purpose. A trail running shoe, actually. I should say it that way. Well, this says that trail's closed. Oh, they burned this off, didn't they? They did a burn. Okay. Well, it helps protect the trees, right? Maybe we should have Big Turkey take a just a backpack or something, right? So my goddaughter, her mother, and Big Turkey are going to go to China, visit family. And they're asking about space in my car so I can take them to the airport. And they'd already asked me, so I already tested, but the catch is, if you're transporting 3 people to the airport or back from the airport, they can only have 3 check bags and 3 carry-ons. But the one carry-on has to fit on the back seat between somebody or next to the door, either way. All right, I can put a carry-on in the rear trunk, the sub trunk, and I can put a carry-on in the front. Yeah, I guess if I'm gonna do robotaxi, maybe I need to get a one of those battery things. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, that's what they did, they burned this back. Alright. Oh, they have a sign there saying that's closed? Really? I should have grabbed the map maybe. Much as I'm complaining, I'm doing okay. That sign's kind of faded out. Indian grass, go left. Okay. Oh, Shinak behind me and to the right. Oh. You guys get closer to see what the sign looks like. Okay, so Indian grass is 1.5. So you go down this way to Indian grass and goes around a loop and comes back there? Could be, okay. And it's not here. Alright, fine, whatever. Peace and harmony. Oh, for water, did I already say that? I brought my Camelback. Now I brought my, well, we call my medium-sized Camelback. Although what I would call my small Camelback, they both had the same size, which I think is 1.5 liters. And I have a bigger one that's more like a backpack. I think that's 2 liters. But this one, the medium one, has some pockets on it so I can store stuff. Well, somebody got into those trees. Whoops. Yeah, so last time I was here, that was covered with grass. I mean the tall grass stuff. Or, no, I think it's taller than the grass I'm looking at right now. Okay, whatever. Whoa. I guess maybe with the, we've had some moisture, so maybe the grass is starting to respond to the moisture. You know, it's not really a way for me to tell whether the camera is pointing the right way or not, or the right angle. I mean, it feels like it's in the right place. And I think somewhere I have a chest strap one. I guess I should check that out. At the moment, I'm pretty happy with how this is working. Other than I just don't know what the video quality is. Can't think if I'm going to be doing this for 2 hours. Whoops. I mean, you can always come back to the car, charge it up. Except that won't work when I do Mount Raymond. But I know DJI has some kind of camera, battery thing I can check into. Oh, yeah, I'm not quite comfortable with this because of my Achilles heel. I don't want to push it too hard. Because that's what happens when you push your Achilles heel when it's hurting too hard. Then it'll snap. Then you can't walk. And they have to do surgery to reattach it and all that stuff. That sounds like bad news. It's like those people who get meniscus repair. And then the doctor turns right around and says, well, you can't run anymore. Well, I think they're far better at it nowadays. But you know, if you're a football pro or somebody like that, if you're not playing, you're not making money. So maybe they get them to a place where it's good enough, and you just know when you're done, your quality of life's not going to be great, but at least you made as much money as you could while you could. And hopefully your money will last. I think I told my kids that once. You are my retirement plan. Okay, well. So it's not really like that, but my middle daughter's already said, well, we have room in our house. When it comes time, you can come live with us. Okay, we'll see. Right? But if I move in, they only have room for 2 cars, and so they have 2 cars. So it means my cars can't come with me. That's a bummer. Oh, maybe there may be a way to work it out. I don't know. She has spare space in her basement, which actually to me doesn't sound all that bad. Well, I have a feeling she's thinking more in terms of they have an office on the first floor. So they have, no, it's a 2-story house, but it's split in half, so they own half the house. And so they own half the basement. That's how all that works out, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. Yes, my daughter's a good person. Her husband's a good person. Her son's a good kid. I mean, seeing my father, I know. At least to some extent, I know that it's a difficult thing for the kids. It's difficult for a person going through it too. Don't get me. I'm not saying it's not, but my father was always the brightest. Okay, maybe not the brightest, the hardest working, the most clear, the most whatever. And seeing him lose his edge on that stuff is kind of heartbreaking. Seeing him wanting to communicate but not knowing what to communicate had to be hard on him. Had to be hard. Right, and my brother and I have always seen it differently. My brother always forcing him to whatever, stay active, whatever. Where I'm going like, why prolong it? Why make him suffer more? I mean, I see what my brother's saying. It's the right thing. My way's not the right way, probably not. But I don't know. Like I said, it's difficult. It's very difficult. So if I ever got to the point where my daughter's having to deal with that, I'd feel really bad. The good news is she has a good community around her, and I'm sure they'll help out to some extent. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully that discussion is far, far away. And actually my father had Parkinson's for what, 14, 15 years already by the time he was my age. So Parkinson's, I never was quite clear on that. I mean, it's a mental deterioration disease, but not to the level of Alzheimer's. But my feeling was once you know you have Parkinson's, then the question is how much longer till you get Alzheimer's or some dementia, whatever. Whatever. I don't wish it upon you. The only thing I think in terms of that, for me anyway, is that he was a farmer, so he worked with DDT. Now, I grew up on the farm, but I think DDT was kind of banned, what, 62, 63, something like that? So maybe I have minimal exposure, whereas he would have had long-term exposure. That's my hope. Although I do remember playing in the barn on these bags of fertilizer. We were just having fun. We didn't think of anything of it. But in retrospect, not such a great idea. As I'm walking along, there was a person who come in on my video, and I just said it was just for fun, right? So I was driving from San Antonio back to Austin, and she made a comment, "Thank you for your video. It's reassuring to see somebody else has already done it," because she was coming to Austin for the first time. I guess she lives in San Antonio, I don't know. And actually that's part of the reason for putting those videos together, is to show people here's how it works. I mean, your results will be different, right? And I-35 has changed this all the time, which figures. I mean, it has so much traffic on it. I mean, there's people moving to San Antonio, there's people moving to Austin, or Austin in general. What? Okay, Central Texas. And all those people had to go somewhere. And at least the Texas government is aware of the fact that water is an issue, and they're kind of sort of trying to work on it, but sometimes they make it look like their main concern is that somebody they know is being profitable. I don't know what the right answer is. I'm not an administrator or politician. I try to have faith in my government that they actually know what they're doing. And yes, if I feel like you're an idiot, I'm not going to vote for you. So from that perspective, you might say I'm an independent voter. Well, that path still looks worn in up there. What? Oh, maybe they're trying to handle the brush burn? No, I just walked by and there's a couple branches there on the ground. I was kind of surprised to see that. But they've been burning up on here. Oh, I got a mile. Yay, 1 mile. And it took me 27.5 minutes. Yeah. Oh, here comes Mr. Wind. No, I wasn't missing you. You can go away. Oh, okay, you can tell this used to be a ranch. That's a stock pond down there, but there's no water in it. So when you think of Texas cattle ranchers with their cows, when you look at that pond there, it's dry. That makes having a herd difficult. Although I think if you were a rancher, you'd be going somewhere, picking up water and dumping it in there. Or you'd have some other watering system, something, I don't know. Because if you have no water, you have no cattle. There you are. And for those of you wondering, yes, I have thought about having chickens, but I also have wildlife around my house. So I'm not sure the chickens would survive. Right, they say you have, for chickens you have to have roosts, but is that enough? I don't know. Now I've known other people who did it, but I never really followed up to see how it worked out for them. And I've known people who raised chickens, and so they sold eggs. But you know, once word gets out that they're selling range-fed chicken eggs, then I start getting a lot more people. They're like, well, I was just doing this for myself and maybe a few others. Becomes more of a burden, right? What is this? There's a cart path or a vehicle path there. You know, I never checked to see how this section connects up to the other section on 1431. I think this property was an opportunity and they took advantage of it. I mean, it helps to have this property for the hikers and stuff out here. Right, that's what I'm doing, but it's gonna blow me away. Come on, big turkey, you can handle it. Yes, Luke could handle this. I have no doubt he could handle it. He may complain about it after a while, but he can do it. He's strong enough, he's big enough. Actually, I was talking to Big Turkey one day. I said, "Do you like hiking?" And she said, "Yes." Okay. I'm not sure she knows exactly what hiking is, although I think her dad likes to hike. And her mom definitely does walking. Ow, ow, ow. It's okay, it's alright. It's alright if you love me. It's alright if you don't. Yeah, I would say the whole trail is about 3 miles. More or less. Oh. Yeah, I guess that's the upload speed. Could be. So I did buy a micro SD card for my third DJI camera, Osmo Action 4, and I'm like, but I don't understand what's the speed of this card. It just said 200. No, it actually split out the speeds. Okay, it said the upload speed is 140, I think. Download speed approaches 200, something like that. So, okay, I'm not sure this is going to work out for me, but then I went ahead and put the card in anyway. Now the camera's happy. Before it was like, oh, we may stop recording just because we're mean and ugly like that. Okay. Now it goes, yeah, sure, it'll work. Oh. Oh, yeah, I haven't done that, have I? So I was thinking about I need to put the mattress in my Model 3. Make sure it fits in reasonably well. I mean, the alternative would be to put FSD on the Model Y subscription. And I guess that means it would be a 12 dot whatever. Although, I already mentioned my other friend who has a 2018 Model 3 and she's enjoying FSD. I mean, if you're not used to FSD, that's great, but that version is older. And we still don't have a clue what the plan will be when we get to that point. I think if they can get FSD on hardware 3 cars to the point where it can do unsupervised, they're not going to do an upgrade on it. Oh, ow. Oh. Yeah, I hit a little grass bunch there. I'm okay. It just hurt, that's all. What is this? It looks like somebody has a burn pit. Or something like that, I don't know. But there's a little walk path here, so let's take it. Well, I think it's just a ravine, right? The water comes down here, spills over and washes away some of the dirt. Give it enough time, it'll migrate back further. Seems like if I was a conservationist, I'd put some kind of brush in here to hold the dirt. Okay, whatever. Curious. Now, I wouldn't have seen it unless they had burned this stuff back. Where's that road go to? Not that that's part of the path. Curious. Okay. Come on, Ray. Keep going. Oh. Oh, I was gathering down to this gully. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Maybe I should have bought that 32 gig card. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting tired, yes. Oh, there's a power line, phone line over there. Yeah, you would think out here having solar and Tesla walls storage would make a lot of sense. I mean, it's a capital investment up front, but once you have it, you can be off grid. And not to sound like a Tesla commercial, so to speak, but if you got Starlink, you get your internet connection going. Right? This idea of pushing broadband out into rural places, I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. No, I'm not saying, but if you get Starlink, it'll cost a little bit more per month if you get the big guy. And actually, if you go for the smaller guy, not the size, the capacity, it's enough for emails and stuff, and occasional uploads. Yeah, if you're going to upload a bunch of videos, you have to go big capacity. Just the way it is. Click. Well, yeah, this is much more open than it was before. Hey, you sound like you're out of breath. Yeah, I'm at 112 heart rate, which is not all that much, but I haven't been doing running in a long time. How long have you been doing this? 44 minutes? Yeah. Couldn't think of how are you guys doing? Doesn't feel hot, but it's a relatively cool day. Yes, I'm out here without a jacket on. And there have been times when my phone wants to call my emergency contacts. Oh, something happened. Yeah, catch it. I'm trying to cancel it, but then my daughter calls me and says, "Are you okay?" Yes, it's just my phone. Thought I fell down or something. Then I say, "Sound like you're out of breath." Well, I'm out on the trail. Yeah. But I'm glad I came out here today. Glad I pushed myself. Because this is what I need to some extent. what was a floppy? 360K, something like that. 360K bytes. And now we have SD cards that are 512 gigabytes. Right, the hard drives in the IBM PC ATs were 20 gig. Although some were 10. 20 gigabytes. It's just incredible how far they've come. Oh, I don't want to have to climb the hill. Come on. Sure, kid, carry me up the hill. I mean, what would happen if you had a situation where you needed an ambulance, so to speak? I don't know. I mean, I guess they'd have to have 4 guys or something like that with a stretcher carry you to the closest access point, which I think might have been back there. Because going this way, the closest access point, well, that's maybe not right. But ignoring that, the closest access point would be the parking lot. It's not like the ground's flat enough to land a helicopter. Oh, they could probably drop a basket and winch me up. But they would charge for that kind of ride. Oh. Actually, I think when we get up here to the junction with Chinook, there's a path for vehicles. I mean, at least there's ruts there from vehicles. Well, that's always somebody's house in the barn. I'm guessing that's a horse trailer. Yeah. Oh, Nova. Almost sounds like somebody shooting a shotgun over the hill. I don't know. Oh yeah. Looks like somebody has a barn way over there. I don't know. Okay, let's keep moving. Well, let's get moving again, yes. Okay. Oh look, they have a bench over here. I don't think I've seen this bench before. I know there's a bench over that way, to my right somewhere. And that was a very welcome stop that day. Oh, it's not even painted. It's just the way that wood is. Okay. Where are we at? 51 minutes? Wonder how much longer that battery will last. Like I said, I think I can order batteries. There's actually like a charging case, so you can swap out batteries, and then you plug the charging case back in and it charges up the batteries. At the rate I'm going, I think I need 3 batteries, but we'll see. I never did get the... No, they told me. I want to say it was like a 10K distance up Mount Raymond. Okay, maybe 7 miles. 10K at this pace is 2 hours. Oh wow, really? Yeah. I wonder if the GoPro batteries will fit in these DJIs. Yeah, this one looks like different. It is different. Okay. Indian grass all by itself is 1.5 miles. Where am I at? I'm almost at 2 miles right now.
Split 2. Lit pace, 26 minutes.
26:40. Yeah. Yeah, it's more like 3 hours, isn't it? That won't be enough. Yeah. If it takes me 3 hours up, 3 hours back. But keep in mind, I'm only at 2 miles. I'm almost to 1 hour. It sounds like I need enough batteries for, well, I need 6 batteries. But to need all that much for one trip, it seems kind of crazy. Because most of my stuff is driving the car. Driving the car, just plug it in, charge up the battery. And yes, that means I'm stealing a small amount of energy from driving, but it won't be that big an impact. Yeah, you're talking about a few hundred milliwatts. Okay, maybe 1,000 milliwatts. What is that? So that's 1.1 kilowatt hours. I mean, after all, that's charging up my phone, charging up my Apple Watch. All those things have to occur, right? Whoa. Yeah, why can't it be like this all the way, the rest of the way back? nice flat path. But this isn't it, is it? I don't know. Because I thought there was a block that way too. Oh, you are here. Wait, what? Are you saying it's past here? What do you think? Should I go the short way or should I go the long way? I think I'm gonna call and go short way. I'm gonna say the short way and call it 3 miles. Look, they got another bench up here. This looks like somebody brought it up here. I mean, somebody donated it. And they put it right in the middle of the path. Okay. Did they? Wait, what? It feels like I'm lost. This path's right there. But how you get down if you can't go this way? It's a little bit more of a step down than I want to try. Given how much my Achilles is bugging me. Maybe somebody felt like this is too big a risk and tried to block it off, sort of. Or maybe this is when you go past that point. Well, I hope they put up a sign saying don't enter this part. Okay. But we're back on the path. Yay. I think I'm less than half a mile away from the parking lot. Oh. Yeah, this path is a little bit less tidy, so to speak. Oh. Okay, I do have a cupcake in the car, so I do have something to eat when I get there. Although I had the Fig Newtons in my backpack, my Camelback. Yeah, it kind of feels like you may not necessarily want to bring your kid on this trail, this part of the trail. There's just more exposed rocks stuff. Or the ground, the surface is rougher, let's put it that way. How is it I'm still recording? I don't know. Well, that would be the advantage of having Starlink, wouldn't it? I could have me attached to the internet while I was driving. Yes, yeah. Last time I took my Verizon network connector and put it in the back of the car. I can't put it in the back of the car this time. Oh, whoops. Oh, but wait, I can put that on DC power. for AC power. Yeah, I can do that. So I do have a converter, 12 volt DC to 120 volt AC. And I've used that. That's actually what I used to connect the Verizon hotspot. I shouldn't call it a hotspot, but whatever. It's that device. So I guess I could attach the, well actually, you know, I kind of went away from using the refrigerator. I mean, it doesn't really keep the drinks cold. That's why I got it. Which means if I put ham in there, it's not keeping the ham cold. What? You really want to know that? Oh. So 1 meal a day, I tried to go someplace where they had fast food. You know, whether it was a burger or chicken, whatever. So that'd be 1 meal a day. I have Pop-Tarts for the morning. And then some kind of snack for dinner. Basically. And once a day I'd have to buy fruits. Uh-oh. I think, let's go right. I think the right way to go. Maybe left's the better way. Anyway, that's kind of the way I did that part. And you know, out in the east, they have much more in the way of rest areas than Texas does. And yeah, you have to pay for them, yeah, but it's interesting that rest areas on I-35, they tend to double those as tornado shelters. And that sounds okay to me, but then again, with I-35, you have Buc-ee's or other various places that serve the same function, or close anyway. Buc-ee's is not something you actually replace. Okay. Now, yes, when I was in South Dakota, that was kind of weird for me. This looks like a shortcut that maybe I shouldn't go on. Uh-oh, whoops. Okay. Oh. Yes. Oh, yes, sorry, Bob. Looks like a lot of people have continued to pass straight as opposed to going to the left and coming around. Well, I'm not going to argue with them. Oh. Yes, my knees are starting to bother me. But that's part of the reason for getting out here, right? You have to build up your strength and your resistance. Doeskin Ranch, yeah, that's what it is. We're not finished climbing down the hill. Oh wait, yes we are. Well, not exactly. So we're still going down into a valley, but the majority of the climb down is done. Oh, looking ahead. Well, you can't really, oh, you can't see it. Okay. Anyway, looking ahead, looks like going in the valley we have to come up a little bit, but it's only a little bit. So it's going to start getting a little easier, which is good. Because I am a little bit tired. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? Ah! Well, looks like somebody's done a bunch of walking right there. But nobody's continued the path. Doeskin, yeah. Ay, ay, ay. I gotta wonder how much, I mean, if it really is working, how much does he have left? I thought we went, it must be right ahead. The creek must be right ahead. Where are we? Oh, wow, we're almost in the middle of the month, aren't we? I keep not thinking that way. Wait. Oh no, look, I don't see him. He must be in here somewhere. Yeah, no, it's behind me. Oh wait, I remember that being there. A little cliff up there. Oh, he's gonna go in the water. Oh no! Ah! There's no water here, man. Come on. How interesting. I have the square block here. Huh. Yeah. See, over here is how high the grass normally is. Okay. 180 yards. But I don't want to go uphill anymore. Well, you know, just knowing that we're only 180 miles out, 180 feet, yards, 180 yards, right? Out, helps keep me going. Okay, well, it only lasted so long. Okay, come on. You can do it. Creek trail, what? There's no trail there. I think that's a sign that I was in the wrong place. That's supposed to be further down. Where are we at? 74 minutes. And that's just the recorded. Oh yeah, easily more than 3 miles. Alright, so welcome back. Yes, I'm a little bit out of breath. It's been a while since I've walked that far. But I'm going to call it 3 miles. It may be slightly over 3 miles, but I'll call it 3 miles. 70, 80 minutes. Battery is down to 20% left on that camera. It's camera number 2 actually. So that handled it okay. I'm kind of surprised, but I'm guessing if it was hot, he wouldn't have hung in there. Okay, whatever. There we go. Yes, I'm happy I came. Am I tired? Yes, but you know, it's always good to accomplish a goal, and I have done that today, of taking the first step in a long journey. But anyway, peace and harmony. Doeskin Ranch, just punch it into your navigation, it'll take you there. If you live in the Central Texas area, I mean, it may be a ways out if you live in Austin or further out than that, but it's kind of nice. Anyway, onward, upward charge.